So you know that feeling you get when you walk into a room and everyone turns to you and starts smiling and like they're waiting for something, they're expecting something? Well, unless you're a fucking magician or some other stage performer, that's probably not your everyday, and it's a clear indication that something is up. That's the feeling that I get playing this game. It's the same feeling I'm sure lots of you have had when you play a new fucking game, and everyone knows something that you don't know. And that's just what you see flowing from people's fucking gameplay. Less so in this matchup, because once Cassandra came out, I mean, I got the game like a day before Cassandra came out. So Cassandra is like one of the few matches I actually fucking know. And I just don't do as horribly as I do against every other fucking character. But, I lost this first one, I'm reasonably sure, just because I was so fucking tilted from the entire fucking night I've been having so far, which was just one oddball character after another that I've played maybe 2 times, and it's just, oh, it was fucking awful. Just fucking awful. Go from Tira to Baldo to A-Rank Siegfried to, I mean, it was just fucking misery. It was just absolute fucking misery this entire fucking night. I finally get a D-rank Cassandra, and I'm thinking to myself, okay, finally, I know this. This I can do. I still lose the first match, though, because I'm just so triggered at this point that I can't even think straight.
Battle 4. Fight.
All salt aside, yeah, all salt aside, the reason why I'm picking these games is really just for, in the later rounds, an aspect of good gameplay came out, which was strategic guard breaks. I got a couple very strategic last round auto wins because of guard breaks. I definitely did it in a way that would not be optimal against a good player, but I mean, this guy's highest ranked character was like a C-ranked Siegfried, so I mean, take from that what you will. Oh man. I'd say something shitty like, why do you think Cassandra attracts Siegfried players? But, I mean, everyone played fucking Cassandra except for like 2 people. Me and like Bill in Connecticut or some shit. People in Connecticut don't fucking play fighting games. They're too busy yachting. SoCal, probably someone in either inner city Chicago or New York or Southern California.
Battle 1. Fight.
But oh my god. Despite all that, this dude picked a pretty good color palette. It's very rare that I see customs that don't just completely suck, or aren't just incomplete. I mean, take that with a grain of salt, because I mean, a lot of my characters are pretty fucking busy. Especially Lye here, she's very busy. I would, like, remove the extra little flowers and designs from the little loincloth if I could, but I can't. Should at least be able to put a pattern over it, but that's just not a thing. So I was so elated to finally get a matchup that I fucking knew that I just had to share. Oh man, I should look up. Well, no, fuck, I already know what Mitsurugi's fastest while running attack is. It's, or 6-6 attack, whatever the fuck you want to call it. It's knee. It's just the only problem is, to do that, you gotta do, 669K, which takes practice that I haven't done. That's all it is. One of the things I did notice, like a long while ago, about Soul Calibur 6 here, is, and I'm pretty sure it wasn't this way in Soul Calibur 2, the system doesn't seem to give a shit whether or not you input 8-way run moves the correct way, I want to say. So for instance, you can call like Mitsurugi's lethal hit A when he sidesteps, Rib Ripper I think it's called. You call that 2-2 2-2B 2-2A. Yeah, you call that 2-2 or 8-8A. Because allegedly you to get that move to come out, you're doing 2-2A. That's not the case. You can do like 1-2A or 3-2A or 7-8A or 9-8A, or you can just get creative with it and go 4-7-8-9-6-2A, and you'll still just get the Rib Ripper. Man. That was a big read trying to go for. Oh, man. You see, it's shit like that. I knew I could hit her. She did BBB, and I knew I could get an I-12 in before the last hit. It's shit like that. I don't know where any of the gaps are in the other fucking characters, in like any of the other fucking characters. The problem is, I still have to try and find those gaps. And when you don't know a character and you're trying to find the gaps, it's just the fucking worst thing ever. It's the absolute worst thing.
Battle 1.
Because you just get counter hit and lethal hit, and fucking everyone's been playing this game for over a year, so if you get counter hit, oops, there goes fucking 150 life. Oh, you got counter hit a second time? That's the round. It's just shit like that. So out of the few matchups I know, which is like Cassandra, Maxie, and Sophie, those are the only really solid matchups I have down right now, I want to say. And Taki. I definitely know the Taki matchup, too. I'm kind... Oh, if I hadn't dropped that combo, that would have been death. Because I broke her guard. Normally, I don't know how many of you know this. I spoke to a guy who had like 900 hours on record, and I was like, hey, did you know that so-and-so works this way? And he was like, no shit, really? So, I don't know how many of you know this, but depending on what you break someone's guard with determines how much scaling is applied to whatever hit or combo you use after the guard crush, after the guard break. So, and I was surprised when I learned that, and I looked it up online, and all I found was like one YouTube video that one guy had done like almost a year ago that had probably only like 200 views. I was like, no shit! Maybe a bunch of people don't fucking know this. But yeah, depending on what you crush someone's guard with determines how much scaling is applied to the combo you use. As a result, what you want to try and do... Oh, do I manage to come away with this? No. What you want to try and do is find the move that crushes guard. Like, you gotta just go in training mode and lab it, because I didn't get really many results, if any, about this. You just gotta find the correct move. That missed a couple times, and I'm not sure why. Get Pelican. I get the guard crush for the win here, maybe in next round. Maybe I just take this round with a couple of seeds. That's possible. Unfortunately, I'm on the wrong side for the 236 B. Otherwise, I would have. I knew that second attack was coming. I was on the wrong side for the 236B, otherwise I would have won that round, like, right there. But... easy guard crush, strategic guard crush gives me the edge. I say strategic because that's actually what I was going for multiple times in a round, or multiple games in a row, because the same thing happens in this fucking game. Like, the exact same thing. It's fucking weird. But yeah. So, like, for instance, for Mitsurugi, getting a guard crush, when you get the guard crush, what you want to use is 6A plus B. And the reason for that, I'm pretty sure, is because since it's an attack throw, you normally, you don't get a follow-up. You maybe get an Oki opportunity, but you get no guaranteed damage off of Mitsurugi's 6A plus B. And because of that, for whatever reason, well, that's probably the reason, but it does not apply damage scaling at all. So if you crush someone's guard with it, you can just get a full B plus K punish combo for an extra, I think, 101? I think it's 101 damage. So, like, almost half a life bar, like 45% of a life bar, if you don't drop the combo. So yeah, all you Mitsurugi players out there, 6A plus B to crush guards. That's how you want to get to it. I feel like I usually do a play-by-play in my videos, and that's just not fucking happened this time. Probably because I'm only recording this because I want to see the fucking guard crushes. Oh, man. I've been so fucking triggered tonight. That was such an obvious mix-up coming too. I should have known. Oh god, my tits hurt already. That's gonna be a sore fucking day tomorrow. Oh, you fucking whore. Hate that shit so fucking much. Oh, I've got a normal throw, and a crouch throw, and a ground throw! Are you fucking kidding me? Jesus fucking Christ, Namco. Give it a fucking rest already. We don't need fast Astaroth. with projectiles. Damn, apparently I come away with this win. I'm not, at this point, I'm not sure how. Okay, I'm starting to see how. Did we go, well, we can't get a guard crush with one hit, but we can get the one hit. Oh, right, that's right. He soul charged when I was too far away. Gave me a free punish.
Final battle. Fight.
I must be jumping the gun, like, with every fucking character. But, like I talked before about, like, this nice little pre-position and ring out. Yeah, I suppose it was completely different than the last one, but it was, like, in the same exact spot of the ring, so that's why. I think I'm gonna get rid of the orange on her little collar piece there. Yeah, so that's all. I have no idea what I was just fucking saying. But, yeah. Fucking Namco.